Hi everyone, welcome back to another CADCAM tutorial. This is a SolidWorks versus Siemens NX tutorial where we model the same component with both SolidWorks and Siemens NX, so we can compare the modeling workflow between these two CAD softwares. So if you're interested in more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on post notification so you don't miss any tutorial upload. Leave a like on this video and share it. And let me know in the comments what problems you have in SolidWorks and Siemens NX, and I'll be glad to help. Now let's begin. First, let's start with SolidWorks. We are going to start by creating a sketch of this right plane, and then we extrude individually. So, sketch on the right plane. First, we have a circle of diameter 60 because the radius here is 30. And then we have a rectangle of length 20 and a height of 105, starting from this center here. A length of 20 and a height of 105. Then we have an inner circle of diameter 44, that would be the hole. Okay. Exit. Make sure the sketch is selected and extruded boss base because we are adding material first. So under selected contours, first click on this outer circle. You are going to make it symmetric about a mid plane. So set the direction 1 to mid plane and a length of 60 millimeters. Okay. Again, select the sketch, extruded boss base. And then this time under selected contours, click on the rectangle. Again, mid plane and 60 millimeters as the length. Okay. We'll come back to the hole. So we add this cylinder here on top. Create a sketch on this face. So draw a circle that covers the whole length here. The center should be somewhere here, and an inner circle of diameter 30 millimeters. Exit. Again, make sure the sketch is selected, extruded boss base. Under selected contours, delete this sketch, and then this time click on the outer circle first. Reverse the direction, and the length should be 30 millimeters. Merge results, and okay. Next, you're going to add this rib. So create a sketch on the right plane. You have to draw the diagonal for the rib here and make sure the rib goes into this circle because it's a circular face. You have to make sure the rib penetrates into it. So with a line to draw a diagonal line from this circle to this point, and then a vertical line. You don't really need to dimension this line. So far as it enters a bit, that is okay. We make sure there is a tangent relation here. So hold the shift key, click on this diagonal and this circle or the arc, make tangents. You can see sketch fully defined. So come to features, click on rib, and then make sure the direction is going inside. The thickness of the rib is 12 millimeters. Next, you can remove material here. So under this boss extrude, click on the sketch, this time extruded cuts, because you are removing material. Under selected contours, you can click on this inner circle, set the end condition to through all both, so it can come from both sides. We can cut both sides. Okay. Then again, we look for this boss extrude, click on the sketch, extruded cut. Under selected contours, delete this sketch and click on this inner circle, set the end condition to up to next. Okay. Finally, we add this feature here. You first have to insert a datum plane at a distance of 60 from this default plane. So under features, come to reference geometry and click on plane. The first reference should be the top plane, and it's at a distance of 60 from the top plane. Okay. So extruded boss base on this top plane, and then we draw the profile of the slots with the line tool. First, you get a vertical line. Move your cursor here, come back. You can now draw an arc and then join this line and this shape. Make this line a vertical line and click on this point, tangent. Now this length is 25. Sketch fully defined. Then we add a hole of diameter 30. So a circle of diameter 30. Exit. Now we are extruding up by a distance of 15 millimeters. Merge result and okay. We can hide this datum plane, so we click on it and hide. And then we change the material appearance of this component to a metallic appearance. Let's say a chromium plate appearance will be okay. So yeah, that's how to model this component with SolidWorks. Next, we model the component with Siemens NX. We are first going to add material. So we add the bigger cylinder down here. Has a radius of 30, hence a diameter of 30 times 2, 60. So a diameter of 60 and a length of 60 also. But we are going to make it symmetric about a mid plane. So extrude, because we are adding material, sketch section, and we sketch it on the YZ plane, which is the right plane. A circle of diameter 60. Finish. And then since we are making it symmetric about a mid plane, with the start value, you make it symmetric, and the full length is 60. So 60 divided by 2 is 30. So 30 on each side of the plane. So that's combined 30 plus 30 will be 60. Apply. Next, we sketch this rectangular plate. It has a length of 20 and a height of 105, and we extrude by 60 also. So again, sketch section with the extrude feature, and we are sketching it on the YZ right plane. Draw a rectangle starting from this center here, a width of 20 and a height of 105. Okay. As we can see, the rectangle starts from this center here, has a width of 20 and a height of 105. Now finish, and we extrude again with the symmetric value of 30 and set the boolean to unite. and it's united with this cylinder here. Apply. Next, we add this bigger cylinder here also, and we make the sketch on this face. It has a radius of 30 also, hence a diameter of 60 and a thickness of 30. Again, with extrude, because we are still adding material, sketch section. Rotate the sketch by clicking on the middle mouse button and dragging your mouse, and you make it on this face. Okay. So a circle of diameter 60, and the center should be here. Make a tangent with this edge. Okay, so sketch fully constrained, so finish. We are extruding in this direction rather, so reverse, and the thickness 30, boolean unite, and okay. Next, we are going to add this rib. So locate the rib feature, come to more, and select the rib command. If you can't find it, you can just search it here. Click on it. And you have to sketch the diagonal for the rib. So sketch section. We are going to sketch it again on the right YZ plane. Okay. The diagonal starts from this face here, which is tangent to the cylinder, and ends on this face. So with the profile tool, start a diagonal on this point and end on this circle, and make sure the tangent relation is showing. Okay. If the tangent relation is not showing, you can just click on this arc and this diagonal line, and the tangent relation will be here, so you give it to it. Now, since this face here is a circular face, you have to add an extension to this diagonal line. So with the line tool, we add a vertical extension here. Okay, any distance will do. So let's say 10. Finish. The thickness of the rib is 12, and at a distance of 24. So 24 plus half of the rib, which is 6, is 30. That means the rib is in the center of the block. So with the thickness 12, okay. Next, we add this material at the back. And we are going to create the sketch on this plane here, that is in this cylinder here. And then when we are extruding, we add an offset of 60 millimeters before we start the extrusion. So again, extrude, because we are adding material, sketch section, and we are sketching on this XY plane by default, so okay. We are going to sketch this profile here of this slot on the top view. So with the profile tool, start on this point, you draw a vertical line, and then we get an arc and a vertical line here, and close the shape. The vertical distance here is 25, and the radius of the arc is 30. So double click on this dimension and change it to 25, and the radius of the arc, you can dimension the radius, or just click on this arc and this vertical line, tangent, sketch fully constrained, and then we add the hole here, a circle of diameter 30. Finish. Now for the extrusion, the start distance should be 60 millimeters. That will be the offset of 60, and then we end the extrusion at a distance of 60 plus 15, which is 75 from where we made the sketch. So the end distance should be 75. Set the boolean to unite and apply. Next, we remove material, still with the extrude feature, sketch section, click on this face. Okay, So this hole here has a diameter of 30 through to the end of the block. So a circle of diameter 30, finish. And this time we are not starting at any offset, so 0. Reverse the direction and set the end limit to until next, and the boolean to subtract because we are removing material. Apply. Again, remove the material on this side, so sketch section on this face. Okay. This hole also has a diameter of 44 millimeters. So a circle of diameter 44. Finish. Reverse the direction and set the end limit to until next, the boolean to subtract, and OK. We can now hide the datum coordinate system, and I'll slightly change the appearance of this block. Come to view, true shading, and you set the global material to glossy plastic wash. So yeah, that's how to model this same component with Siemens NX. I hope you now see the difference in the workflow between Siemens NX and SolidWorks. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video helped you out. Please subscribe for more SolidWorks versus Siemens NX comparison videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.